Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. Thank you, Mr. Secretary. Mr. Secretary, for far too long, certain, not all, certain retirement advisors have put their own financial interest above their clients. Workers across this country are demanding a higher standard of care. They deserve peace of mind when planning for their retirement. The Department of Labor owes it to the workers of America to fully implement current rules and regulations put in place to ensure that they receive unbiased and fair advice. What is your plan to protect these workers?
Congresswoman, thank you for the question. First, let me say you are correct. Like all industries, the investment industry has some bad actors, and individuals need to be protected. As you're aware, the fiduciary rule was struck down by a court. It was held to exceed the statutory.
I just want to know what you're going to do, sir.
I'm getting to that, Congresswoman. I'm trying.
I have 5 minutes, so if you could just move it.
I understand. So it was struck down by the court, and so the department is working with the SEC. The SEC was asked by Congress to look at and modernizing the protections in these.
Sir, I'm asking, what are you going to do? What is your Department of Labor going to do?
Congressman, if you'll let me finish my sentences or
But you just, I need to reclaim my time. I have more questions to ask.
So the Department of Labor is working with the SEC. The SEC was asked by Congress to come up with appropriate responses to protect these individuals. We are communicating with them, and based on our collaborative work, we will be issuing new rules in this area.
When will that be?
Well, the SEC is in the process of producing those rules. The SEC is...
Just a time would be great.
Congresswoman, we're working with an independent agency.
Okay, so you don't have a time. Let me just move to my next question. You know, it's rare that I actually agree with our ranking member, but today I do. The ranking member talked about the need to prepare workers. She talked about workforce development. But as I look at the president's budget and what you all have proposed, you are cutting discretionary funding by $1.2 billion for the Department of Labor, which includes $700 million to Job Corps, $15 million to reentry employment opportunities, and $5 million to Youth Build. So it doesn't look like you're preparing to do more with workforce development. You want now to cut workforce development. So I'm confused because I actually do agree with her that we should. Tell me what is the role of Job Corps?
So, Congressman, Job Corps' role is to provide skills and education to younger Americans ages 16 to 24. It has about 120 centers around the country. It's operated for in much the same way for decades, and I think those are important skills. And in fact, we're working with governors around the nation to.
I just want to know what the role of Job Corps is, sir. So, if the role is to prepare young people for the workforce, why are we cutting the budget?
So, Congresswoman, as you're aware, the budget that is submitted within certain constraints. I would note that just yesterday, a different committee of the House proposed a different budget.
I just want to know why you're cutting it.
Congresswoman, there are budget constraints that inform the budget. The budget is a process, as you're well aware, because...
The budget is an indication of what you believe is important. So if you're cutting workforce development, you don't think workforce development is important.
Congresswoman, the amount of time and energy and effort that this administration is spending on workforce development...
Could you tell me what that is? Tell me what they're spending.
So certainly, we are, for example, expanding apprenticeships. We've got a record number of registered apprenticeships, and we're expanding them to industry-recognized apprenticeships. And that is one area.
How much are they spending? You said that they're spending all this money. How much are we spending?
I believe I said the amount of time and effort that this administration is spending, because we shouldn't judge success merely by dollars, but also by time and by effort.
You can't judge it by dollars, but if you're going to cut 40% from Job Corps, 16% from other employment opportunities, then time and effort is nothing. It is talk. It is not action. We need young people to have an opportunity, especially children who are homeless, children who are in difficult situations. You want to protect kids? Then help them. Don't cut their budgets. I yield back, Mr. Chairman.